Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto and More. For today's news, popular online discussion community Reddit is planning to build its own NFT platform for users to buy and sell NFTs. An NFT is essentially a token that functions as a receipt for a blockchain verified digital item such as work of art, a music file, or video game items. Reddit's job and ad highlights the explosive growth of the NFT market, which saw 2.5 billion worth of trading volume in the first half of 2021 before exploding to $10.67 billion worth in quarter 3 alone. Reddit has been pretty, they haven't been silent in the cryptocurrency space. They've been outspoken about what they have been trying to do. They're not really trying to hide anything. I know they have, I think it actually says it here in the article. Here you go. It should say here, NFTs aren't Reddit's first step. NFTs aren't Reddit's first step into the wider crypto industry. The firm currently has a crypto token rewards program called Community Points, which has been deployed in just 2 of its more than 100,000 subreddits. So they've already have like a system going on Reddit. It's just like an alpha or beta testing, but they want to reward the community members, their users on using their platform. So this is something that's going to be very heavy in the social media platform and any type of platform. I think that they're going to incentivize users to use and earn rewards for uploading videos, posting blog posts, any sorts of that. So people are going to be making money or earn income just by posting something that a lot of people watch or view, not just people that create content for viewers. So viewers will also be able to earn money while watching their favorite videos or reading or posting their favorite posts and stuff. So that's it for Reddit. Next up is Cardano. The award-winning spirits producer taps Cardano for supply chain solution. So Australia's international award-winning spirit manufacturer Straight Brands will leverage the Cardano blockchain to manage the supply chain. Supply chain is huge. I believe VeChain is probably the biggest one, and the more well-known one that I know of. That's actually that has gotten into the supply chain space. But obviously a lot of smart contract blockchains or most blockchains are trying to get into any space. So any type of competition is welcome. And Straight Brands, I actually didn't know. I've never really heard of Straight Brands. If you have, let me know. I actually went into their website, and they've seemed to have won quite a few amount of awards. As you can see here, actually it was not their website, saladplate.com. I actually don't know what that is, but I did a little research just in case if I actually drank any of their spirits, but it doesn't seem like I have. But let me know how it tastes if you have. I'm pretty interested. I'll probably try one myself, one of the award-winning ones, maybe the gin one. I like gin. It's pretty good. I'll try some of their vodkas, but I thought that was pretty huge, especially if they start using the Cardano blockchain. It's I hold Cardano, so anything that helps with the price, that'll be great. Next up is Polkadot. Yeah, so PolkaPet World announces $3.1 million raise by Animoca Brands. I actually didn't even know. It's actually pretty huge, the NFT adoption in Polkadot. So they're creating an NFT game. You see here, I actually went into their actual website, and they're a lot bigger than I expected. So they have blockchain projects, fungible tokens, and the type of games that they help create are pretty huge. The sandbox being one of them. Their sand token. This game actually looks pretty awesome. F1, I mean, a lot of these games that you see on here, they look like they're pretty huge. Let me see. I saw something else back here. Primary game productions. I mean, these games look very fun to play. Siegecraft looks pretty cool. Crazy Defense Heroes, I feel like I've seen them before. You can get in the App Store, in Google Play Store. So these I have heard of for sure. So that's very huge for Polkadot. Polkadot is one of the projects that I am very much interested in. I personally do not hold any Polkadot, but I am looking to invest in them. I try not to spread myself too thin. I am invested in quite a bit amount of projects. I just don't want to spread myself too thin. There's a lot of coins out there that I'm extremely interested in, but it's just spreading yourself too thin is also not. It's just not a good thing, I have a handful of projects that I really love, and every now and then, once I have like a good amount of profits on the other ones, I'll dip just a little bit, on these other projects. So it's pretty huge. That's it for today's news. I actually wanted to show you guys the Bitcoin chart, which I talked about about 2 days ago. That I thought that 60K was going to be the next level of support. 62K was actually a level of support yesterday, but that's because it was testing the 8 day moving average here for quite a amount of time, and I said that 67,000 was probably the short-term top, and that it was gonna test 60K. 60K is being a psychological level, also being a level that's been tested quite a amount of times back here as resistance. So 60K, I ranged this from 60K to 58K, about around there, mostly because of this back here. Also, if you take a look a little closer, it seems like the 21-day moving average is also getting close to that, that range bound resistance, so it could be that 60K might be the short-term low, depending on what happens these next few days. It could test a 21-week and move higher. I don't think Bitcoin right now it's gonna have a major drawback. I don't think it's gonna see a 10-20% drop. I feel like the momentum, and the hype right now it's too high. I think this is gonna have very short-term corrections. I don't think it's gonna see major drops. The Stoke RSI, it's getting down there. The RSI is still pretty high, but I believe the next level of support to watch, if it does break lower than 60K, would probably be that $58,000 level or that 21-week moving average. Ethereum is still above the 8-day moving average. It did not pass its all-time high, but it did get extremely close. I'm not sure if it did on other exchanges. I know I'm looking at Kraken. I'm not sure if it did on like Binance or any of those, but I don't think it passes all-time high anywhere. But depending on what Bitcoin does, we'll see either Ethereum do something similar where it goes under the 8-day moving average and test a 21-day as support and then go higher. But we'll see what happens next couple of days, maybe maybe a week. Let me see the weekly chart actually from Bitcoin. I want to see. Overall, it's still looking very bullish. So the 8-week is still pretty high above the 8-week. The 8-week moving average. We have to see what it does during the day. The week looks like it's a little high. I still think, you know, November would be the time where Bitcoin, you know, starts trending higher, a lot higher. I think this next week or so, week and a half, probably could see some consolidation. Maybe have just a small sideways action, or maybe just, you know, test like this, like I said, like this $58,000 level. These will probably still continue to go higher, touch that 8-week, and then just continue upwards, because November, December tend to be very strong months for Bitcoin, and then altcoins tend to do pretty well around that time as well. And then January, you know, February, March, you just see these altcoins just have these massive gains. So I'm pretty excited to see. Let me know what you guys think. But that's it for me. Peace.